Welcome again to this special edition of Ferris ISD News. My name is Aiden Hunter, and I'm your host. We are here again today with Coach Layne, our athletic director and main coach for our varsity football team. So, what has the team worked on since we last spoke?
Just getting better every day. Keeping our head down, going to work, and competing in everything we do. That's our mantra. That's what we live by.
So tell us what it's like for the team during COVID-19.
Nothing's changed much since we last spoke on that. We're still taking all of our precautions. We've been fortunate to get through without issue up to this point, knock on wood for us. But every week you don't know if you're going to get to play or not, and that's the deal right now. We're playing Venus. We're scheduled to play Venus Friday night. They had to cancel last week because of some COVID issues. So you just control what we can control, and that's how we work every day, making sure we're taking care of ourselves and staying healthy.
Mm-hmm. So as we're nearing the end of the season, are there any seniors in specific that you're going to miss?
All of them, man. We've got a great group of kids. These kids were, when I got here, they're in the 8th grade, and just seeing these guys grow. And obviously, I'm going to go through the guys starting our quarterback, Nate Aganaga. We're going to miss that guy a lot. Our center, Felipe Mancera. We got an offensive tackle, Isaac Mendoza. Another offensive tackle, Miguel Delgado. Trey Johnson, receiver. Brendan Windsor, receiver. Those guys offensively, we're going to miss those guys. Our defense is heavy with seniors. Our secondary, you got DeMarcus Rankin, you got Caleb Pointer, linebacker Alan Garcia, outside linebacker safety Cody Connell, defensive end Antonio Lopez, Reese Francis, Xavier Gibson on the defensive line. We've got a heavy senior group, and we're going to miss all of them. We're going to miss what they bring every day, just missing seeing them running through the field house, smiling around, and seeing their work ethic and what they've accomplished over the last few years. They're a good group.
Which it really sounds that your team has a very strong bond.
They do.
So what are the strongest aspects of your team that you've seen?
Obviously, I think our defense has played exceptional this year. They've done a great job of setting the tone. We're going to be physical. We're going to be tough, hard-nosed kids and be physical, and our defense sets that tone for us every night. They played well. They played well enough. We're about 8 plays away from being 7-0 right now, instead of 4-3. And we're doing well, battling through injuries and playing kids wherever we need them that week. But our defense has definitely been consistently strong all year long. Offensively, we've struggled with our injuries at the offensive line, finding the right rotation for that week. And we look forward to getting everybody back. We get Aiden Hartman back this week on the limited reps, but look like we're going to be able to go into Glen Rose next week healthy, as long as we can get through Friday night healthy.
Well, that is good to hear.
Yes.
So tell us about some of the best times this past season that have gone by.
I think that's up for debate, the best times. I enjoy every day with our kids. I think, obviously, the last play of the game last week to win the game on the last play of the game versus Hillsborough was a special moment. I've coached for 17 years, and I've never experienced that. It was pretty awesome to see our kids rallying together, fighting for each other, knowing that we were battling other people on the field other than just the Hillsborough Eagles. Had to fight those guys in stripes too. And our kids, they just kept working and kept playing and seeing them keep their character, just like we did in the Farmersville game. Our character won that game for us also. So those are the things that I'll remember for a long time.
Is your team knowledgeable about the strengths and weaknesses of Venus?
Yeah, we do. Our coaching staff, I'm going to talk about them for a minute, but our coaching staff puts a lot of hours in, put a lot of time away from their family, and to make sure our kids are prepared. We talk about it all the time. Players win games, not coaches. Coaches, our job is to put them in a good position to have a chance to be successful. And our coaching staff does that. We come up, we have we got staff working on Saturdays and Sundays. We have staff meeting on Sunday evening. And, we go through together and go over a digital scouting report that we share directly with our kids on Sunday, along with all the scout film. And then we talk about those scouting report features throughout the week with our kids. So they need to know their opponent. They need to know their tendencies. They need to know their strengths, their weaknesses, what they like to do, what they don't like to do. And our kids, they're prepared.
So what would you like Venus to know this time?
Like I said, I'm not one to talk about opponents. I know that when you come play Ferris, you're going to play a hard-nosed, tough, physical football team. That's what everybody needs to know. We're going to be physical.
And what would you like Jacket Nation to know?
Hey, keep coming out, man. It's been awesome. I know that the situation in the stands has been adverse and being able to adapt each week. But it's been awesome to see the following that we've had. And you guys that have been there every week know what I'm talking about with the character of our kids. They just keep their head down and go to work, and they play hard, they play fast, they play physical. It's been exciting to see the brand of who we are come through in football games.
Now, what do you think that your team would like Jacket Nation to know?
That they're ready. We've got every week's a business. It's a business trip. This week we got a home game. It's our last home game. It's these seniors, possibly the seniors' last home game of their career. There's a potential if we can get first or second in the district that we can host a first round playoff game. But this is their last scheduled home game. Just come out and watch those guys lay it all on the line for you, because we win Friday night. We're playing for a piece of the district championship the next week against the number 5 team in the state of Texas in Glen Rose. So we're excited about that opportunity, but we're not looking ahead. We're going to stay focused on putting one foot in front of the other and going to work every day.
Well, thanks for speaking with us, and best of luck tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for stepping up in the absence of attendance and streaming our games for us this year. I know that there's been a decent following, and they've appreciated it. So.
Well, well, definitely thank you on that. But this is Aiden Hunter. Until next time, small town reporting on a Texas-sized scale.